What's the difference of God giving you $40,000 or $140,000? It don't take him no more gods. You choose the school that's the best school you could choose, and you leave it up to daddy to pay the bill. That's not your responsibility. Your responsibility is to go to class and do what you're supposed to do. So number one, I had a picture of Venus and Serena doing exactly what their daddy told them to do. And when Serena became number one, they asked her, how did she do it? And they was looking for all these answers. She said, simple, my daddy told me I was gonna be number one. Oh, you missed what I just said. Come on, catch it, catch it. Even when I was here and I wasn't academically where I was supposed to be, and I would look at my grades and go, God, why did you bring me? He said, son, I got a plan. Follow the script. I don't need you thinking. You don't do that well.
Boy, there's a lot to unpack on that. Sometimes we pull ourselves out of categories because we get too worried about how much it's going to cost. Like, how much is that going to be? Is it going to cost me too much to enter into this space, to do this thing that I have a heart for, a desire, or a God-given direction to do? And our faith, and sometimes it's in a actual physical father, sometimes it's got to come from our heavenly father, and saying that, you casting that vision. Like us as dads, I know that a lot of times I have to cast vision for my kids, for my sons. They're 9 and 12 right now, and I have to continually cast vision and continually push them to deal with the negativity that's going to come, right? And it's not just sport; it's whatever they want to do. There's going to be obstacles. There's going to be hard work, but you're going to make it. And I told my son this, I said, when you feel like your belief in yourself is getting low, think about how much I believe in you. Think about how much I'm spending in my time and money to bring you to places, to develop you in something that you said that you want to do and you want to be the best that you can be at. When you doubt yourself in business, think about all the things that people, and from mentors to sponsors to coaches, have poured into you. That will push you to get to the next level. At least it does for me.
Yeah, definitely. I think I do the same thing with my daughter, right? Like trying to give her the resources that I didn't necessarily have, give her the support system that I didn't have. So that way, again, I know, just thinking about, like, we kind of have a glimpse of Serena and Venus's story, and how much that their dad impacted and really paved a vision. And it's just a good example of when you have somebody that believes in you and they invest in you, it pushes you to levels you probably never would have imagined. Yes. And I think when we are going into the entrepreneur space, it's important to find people who can pour into you. And if you're doing any type of venture, especially if you don't necessarily have the background for that, you have to find mentors. Because sometimes you're going to lose confidence in yourself, and you have to have somebody who will have confidence even when you don't have any.
100%. Have those relationships. And if we get to a place, we have to form those relationships with others where we pour into them like it was once poured into us. Because we're always getting to new levels. We're always leveling up. So there's going to be someone that's in the level that you just left, or a couple levels that from where you just came from, that's going to need someone to say, yo, I believe in you. You could do it. And stay consistent. Embrace the hard work, because winning is hard. Leveling up is hard, right? It don't matter how many people that you see online saying the easy way to get to this, easy way to get to that. It's hard to be consistent. It's hard to be dedicated. It's hard to take your emotions out, because sometimes you don't want to do the things that are necessary, but you have to do it to get to the place that you want to get.
I heard on a podcast recently, for every task, you need a teacher. Like, every task requires some type of somebody who can help you to master that. Because you're so subjective in your opinion of yourself. You need that objective voice saying you have to work a little bit harder. To be honest, we are a lot of times really easy on ourselves. We let ourselves off the hook so much. And if we don't have somebody who's going to challenge us, we're never going to reach the full potential that we have.
And to add to that, I think we let ourselves off the hook for the work that's required, but we beat ourselves up when we don't get the results that we want. It should really be reversed. Like, the work that's required is what you should beat yourself up for. Like, I gotta do this work. But the results, we shouldn't beat ourselves over the results, because the process is going to eventually get you the results. And that's another thing I tell my son. I was like, don't be so mad about missing a shot. Don't be mad about
missing practice.
Yeah. And missing extra time in the gym, missing extra time working on your handle, working on your shot. Like, did you put up 150 shots today? Did you make 100 today? Like, what? Be hard on yourself about that. But if you step out in the game and you miss a shot, don't pout, because you pouting is going to hurt your team. It's going to hurt the energy of the team. That's not going to help you get to the next level. But if you were hard on yourself in practice, hard on yourself in training, hard on yourself in the things that's required, and then you encourage yourself when you don't get the results that you want immediately, those results will come because you have the mindset.
The people are so worried about other people's opinions. So worried. And to be like, I had like this realization even recently, like sometimes your mind wonders, you know, okay, if I put myself out there, what people are going to think. But to be honest, literally what people say or don't say about me when I'm not around has zero implications on my bank account at all. What a person's opinion is, especially if I'm not doing business with them, or has zero implications. Like, it has zero effect on my bottom line. But I'm worried about what I'm trying to accomplish, but I'm still worried about people who have it doesn't matter at all what people think.
Yeah, what you think about me is none of my business.
But we think our subconscious, we're wondering those things. And it makes no sense. That's all energy that could be focused on. That was good stuff. Hey, everybody, keep leveling up, and we'll see you on the next video.
Like and subscribe.
Peace.